Hi Taurus, Scottish Gypsy here to do your fortnightly tarot and oracle reading. I happened to glance down at my phone, and as I start recording today, Taurus, nice sign for you, we've got 11:11 on the clock. 11:11 does talk about, potentially something coming into alignment for you. One's a numerology, if you don't know, they're connected to new starts, new beginnings, and it's quite interesting. I did my own personal reading this morning and I pulled 3 aces. I was like, that's not bad. Aces are connected to new beginnings. It seems like something shifting in the collective here, Taurus. So I'm looking forward to doing this reading. When I did do your pre-shuffle, I took some notes because what came out, the first card said, trust the niggle. And it says, what is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? So if any of you out there, if you've got a niggling feeling, and it could be around your health, it could be relationship based, it could be work based, it could be any area of your life. If you've got a niggling feeling about something, they're asking you to trust it. Now, the card that came out of one of my favorite decks, the Butterfly Oracle Messages, said time to move. And I had to chuckle because yes, I'm putting a lot of thought into moving shortly. My son's moving out, so don't need such a big place, and it will just be Zara and I. So yeah, I'm going through a big change and transition. So some of you out there might be thinking about moving. And it might not be moving home, it could be moving jobs, it could just be taking action, like time to move. But that's the cards that came out. Now, this week we've got the sun moving into Virgo, and we also have a beautiful new moon in Virgo. Now, Virgo is an earth sign, very grounded, very practical, and you might find that you might start to set more goals and intentions. It could be around your health, your fitness. It could just be getting organized at home, just feeling more focused. It's a great energy, particularly for us earth signs. We can really connect with Sun and Virgo. So without further ado, let's get on with it. Now, if you don't know, my name is Karen. Welcome to the channel. Bottom of the deck, Taurus, you've got the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Now, because we've got 11:11 as well connecting to your reading today, it does feel like there's some sort of gateway or portal or potentially new beginning or the start of something new, initiation. This is a really beautiful deck. I'll put all the decks in the description box because a lot of people often ask me what cards I'm using. I don't think I've ever used this one on camera, I don't believe. Quite spiritual deck. We'll see what the theme might be for you today, Taurus. 2 more shuffles, 1 more. Sorry about the noise, but I've got my door open. Finally, the sun is out in Sydney and there's a shift out of winter and it's like quite warm, so it's just beautiful. Oh, we've got yes. The universe is saying just say yes. Is that something connected to that niggling feeling? Green light energy coming through, Taurus. The universe is saying say yes, so I don't know what that's relating to. All right, we're going to pull a card. And it says awakening energy, energetic upgrade. And you had the initiation, a new way of being, integration. This is really nice for you here today, Taurus. So awakening and initiation. So it feels like a level up. Some of you might have been working on raising your vibration. You might be enhancing your the spiritual aspects of yourself. You could be working on your meditation practices, healing practices. But I do get a lot of you are coming through some sort of initiation, rite of passage, and there's this beautiful awakening and energetic upgrade. So nice. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so that's the theme. And plus yes at the bottom of the deck. Very nice. Okay, Taurus, let's move on to another deck that people seem to really love, the Butterfly Oracle Messages. And I'll just show you, a lot of people like this deck. Okay, bottom of the deck we've got, this is very Virgo actually, we've got save at the bottom of the deck. Now, it's next to journey. Some of you might want to move, you might want to go on holiday, plan a trip. The universe is saying put some money aside, start saving towards that goal. And Virgo energy is all very goal-oriented, patience and planning, all those kind of energies. So put some money aside here for your goals here, Taurus. What might be the strongest themes? Okay. Are you ready? I love what I do. Doom, 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 doom. This is why I tell you about the pre-shuffle, Taurus, because so often the same cards come out or similar themes. A lot of us are moving. Toot, toot. time to pack. That's the sucky part of moving, isn't it? I've moved home way too many times. And a lot of you, it seems, might be joining me on your next move, next home, next adventure. Some of you, it could be moving jobs. But definitely the theme for Taurus is it's time to move. Let's get one more from this deck for Taurus, and then I'm going to pull an angel number before I start tarot. Ooh, Taurus, you're getting some applause. A lot of you could be getting reward and recognition at work. You might be in a position where what you do for work gets you attention. This is about being celebrated here, Taurus. Very nice energy. So tell me in the comments if some of you are experiencing something in your life where you're getting some recognition. I feel compelled to get an extra, Taurus. I was only going to get 2. Home. Oh my goodness, you can't make this up. Now the saving could be, I'm also wanting to save for a home as well, or I'm focused on saving for a home. That's one of my major goals, and it's time to move, right? So a lot of you are similar, but there's strong themes around home. So in terms of that Virgo energy, Sun in Virgo, New Moon in Virgo, there could be additions to the home, changes to the home, organization around the home, but home is a theme. They're telling you it's a lucky period. In the split, I've got luck. Seeing the love heart of the 4-leaf clover. This could be lucky in love, Taurus. Lucky in relationships, but it's a lucky period. Luck is on your side. And yeah, for me, this is very Hierophant energy. Bottom of the deck, we've got keys to life. Now, it's an acronym. So L is for love, I is for inner peace, F is for forgiveness, and E is for equilibrium. So that, the niggling feeling, I reckon it's connected to one of these areas of your life. So you'll know if it's your story here, Taurus, but maybe there's a theme around one of these words that's significant at this time. Your focus might be on relationships and love. Maybe there is a need for more balance in your life. That might be a focus. So I feel like this is the niggling feeling here. Something's out of balance, or there's something that needs addressed. Okay, let's look at an angel number, Taurus. Oh my God, I'm so haunted by this number at the moment. I don't mean in a bad way, but I can't tell you how many months now I keep seeing 555. Like, to the point that my friends and co-workers laugh, right? Because it's like a daily thing. It's just in my face. And I am going through a period of transition and change. 2 of my kids will shortly move out of home, and it will just be Zara and I. And I've been a single mum for like 18 years. So it's a big shift for me. And suddenly I've got a lot of time to myself. And, and it's causing a bit of reflection, even a little bit of bittersweet. But yeah, my period, there's a period of life where I'm going through change, and a lot of you in the collective seem to be going through change as well for 555 to come out today. But it talks about that we're not a victim of circumstance, because 5s can mean there's challenges that are coming with the change. And it's telling us to lean into that, and the universe is supporting us through that transition. And, it's through the challenging times, Taurus, that we improve, we grow, we elevate. So they're saying here that everything is working out for the best. So have a read, Taurus. 555. 5. 4 5s. All right, let's see. Even 2 days ago, my cat Jasper, I woke up to him. He's not a very noisy cat, and he was meow, meow, meow on my face. And I look at the clock, and it was 555. I'm like, Jasper. It's just constant. All right. One more shuffle. Okay, that's the card, because it literally, I can't get it out of my hand. And it's 1144. And it says, hi, vibes, Taurus. I'm going to read it to you. Love or other happiness lurks just around the corner. It will be something much better than in your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity, an exciting encounter with like-minded people will exceed your intervention. So it's a time of high vibrations. Good times. Some of you, if you are single like me, you might find that you'll be meeting someone here. It could be a chance encounter here, Taurus. But certainly bodes well for good times and happiness and love. All right. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Very similar. Look at that. 1414, and this one was 1144. So like I said, ones connect to new beginnings, and it's interesting because fours are more around firm foundation. So some of you, there could be a shift here. So this card says light up. Focus on your needs, desires, and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You will be blessed with new opportunities, a new friend, or an addition to your family. Good vibes, same energy, Taurus, will speed up the process. And look what's under it, 111. Which is very similar to the 1111 that showed up today, Taurus. Loving this for you. And behind that, we've got 8888, a magical number connected to, the infinity symbol. Anything is possible. It's also connected to achieving great things. 8's a very powerful number in terms of manifestations around business, career, money, prosperity, and health. Okay, we're going to get into some tarot now. Bottom of the deck. Oof. Full moon in Aquarius energy next to 10 of Swords, Taurus. Interesting, because as a reader, I'm going to say that a lot of you might have used the full moon in Aquarius. You could have done some releasing work. Definitely feel you also could have been triggered by maybe something that happened in your past. It could have been a painful ending. So the full moon might have brought something to the surface. But I definitely feel a lot of you hopefully worked with that full moon to release anything that's still residual here, connected to this painful ending, Taurus. But we're going to see. I'm going to shuffle the cards. Let's begin, Taurus. Taurus. One more, please. All right, Taurus, bottom of the deck, awakening energy. So similar themes coming through. Judgment's connected to spiritual awakening, spiritual rebirth, and second chances here, Taurus. And also there's something about initiation, spiritual ascension, a level up. This is all very much themes around judgment because you've done a lot of work in yourself. You could have had a hermit period, a dark night of the soul, connected to that 10 of Swords. I certainly have, and a lot of you may have as well. I really feel like you shone a light on that 10 of Swords. I definitely feel like you did a lot of soul searching. There might have been some inner truths. There might have been some revelations, but I definitely feel like an ascension from a soul perspective here, Taurus, with the judgment energy. Okay, let's pull the first three. Taurus. Page of Wands. Fire. Now, it could be a communication from a Leo because I've got Strength card in the split. You might have a strong Leo placement. Page of Wands is generally good vibes. It's exciting news. Let's keep going before I say too much, Taurus. But it's high vibrational. It's fire energy. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles. Taurus, I feel like you're not sure if this is something like a new beginning with the fire sign or a new beginning here, Taurus. Let me just silence my phone. Sorry, I forgot. I feel like maybe you're not sure or you're weighing something up here. Now, the Ace of Wands, it doesn't have to be a new relationship or a new beginning with the fire sign. Wands can connect to business. They can connect to new ideas, new inspiration. But there is something about you potentially maybe decision making connected to the new beginning. There's also something about you striving for balance at the moment or trying to maintain your sense of equilibrium at the moment. King of Swords. Now it could be Aquarius energy because we had the full moon at the bottom of the deck, and now we've got a King of Swords. There could be something around a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Now in the split is the Ace of Wands again. No, King of Swords can be someone in your workplace. It can be someone connected to you at the moment that's maybe making an offer. The Ace of Wands can be a new business opportunity. It can be a new employment opportunity. It can be anything like that here, Taurus. But this is a new beginning connected to passion, inspiration, excitement. But yeah, I feel like the moment of truth is here. And a lot of you are answering the call. And, the swords and tarot connect to truth and revelation and honesty. So you can see here there's something about the truth, awakening to the truth. Let's keep going. Taurus. Oh, wow. Taurus, that was fair income crazy. Did you see that? Four of Wands. I told you, that was that 1111 card. Oof. I love when things like that happen. That is pretty spectacular here, Taurus. That shot out of the deck. You know, this is about foundations and achievements. And isn't it interesting? It's a 1 and it's a 4. Like, work with me here, Taurus. I'm an intuitive reader, and I go with what I'm feeling here. So you've got 1111, but this is the 4 of Wands. And then here you've got 1414 and you've got 1144. I mean, seriously, Taurus. And then we've got that 111. Just know, Taurus, that I feel things are coming into alignment for you at the moment. There definitely could be some sort of joy, celebration on the home front, because we've got the home card. You know, the 4 of Wands can connect to relationships, home, family dynamics, but it can be achievements around that. So I don't know if you're celebrating something connected to moving home, purchasing a home, someone in your family, you, Taurus, here, but there's an air of celebration. Now, it could even be a wedding as well. When I see a 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with a 4 of Wands, this can sometimes indicate some sort of wedding or celebration connected to a wedding. So it might not be you, Taurus. It could be someone in your family. Let's get the heartbeat of Taurus's reading. Could be a celebration connected to work as well. So there could be a promotion, something like that. That's quite interesting. You've got 7 of Wands in the heart. Can be a defensive stance, like taking a stance or standing up for yourself here, Taurus, or feeling that you need to stand up for you or someone else. Now, it could be connected to a Gemini with the Lovers in the split and the King of Swords on the deck. So, you know, and this definitely, for some of you, it could be in love with lovers, but it could be in the workplace with the 3 of Pentacles as well. But 7 of Wands is someone standing their ground. But it also can be someone feeling the need to stand their ground. In other words, they're feeling challenged in some way. And it was connected to that Lovers card. Let's get one more, Taurus. Judgment, wow. And it's under that King of Swords. So there is some sort of awakening to the truth, or there is an announcement or a communication or a truth being revealed or a moment of truth or answering the call here. And it's connected to that Virgo energy. It feels like it's during Virgo season as well. So this feels quite imminent. Could be dealing with the Virgo, don't have to be. So you can see the bugle. So whilst judgment for me is very much for you about the initiation and the spiritual ascension and awakening based on the oracles here, Taurus, there could be, for some of you, a communication or an announcement or someone revealing a truth, awakening to the truth. It's definitely coming through with the King of Swords energy. Let's pull the next 3, Taurus. If it's relationships, judgment can talk about second chances or the opportunity for it. So it can be when someone's asking for forgiveness, asking for a second chance, coming back around. You'll know, Taurus. Your awakening could have been connected to a 10 of Swords as well. In other words, a painful ending, Taurus. One more, please. All right, Taurus, we've got 3 of Wands. A lot of fire today, which is excitement and passion. It's high vibrational, it's high energy. You can even see it here. 3 of Wands is somewhat optimistic about their future. You know, it can be where someone feels like something is being drawn towards them, right? They know they're about to achieve something. And for me, it feels like you're finally reaching some sort of milestone or goal here. Because 3 of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. You've got 4 of Wands on the split. Yeah, it feels like there's some sort of manifestation coming true here, or achievement of something here, Taurus. There's a lot of excitement attached to it. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, it's a lucky time. So I can tell you that the planet Jupiter is on your side here at the moment in the collective. So it's a good time for serendipity, good luck, good fortune, meeting the right people, connecting with the right people, all of that kind of energy here, Taurus. It's definitely coming through today. And the Wheel of Fortune is, for some of you, bringing in a relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be a new love. It's certainly something that makes your heart happy here. Ace of Cups is a heart that is overflowing with happiness. Like, this is about my cup is overflowing with joy. Very positive omen for you here, Taurus. In terms of healing around your heart chakra, healing in relationships in general, just moving into the next chapter of feeling that sense of joy and happiness about your life. There's a contentment here, Taurus. You know, and it's definitely great if you have gone through 10 of Swords, spiritual awakening connected to that. This can be a really good sign that your heart is ready. In other words, you're healing here, Taurus. So maybe you're ready to meet someone new. Maybe you're ready to date again. But whatever it is, the Wheel of Fortune is connected to the Ace of Cups, which is beautiful. All right, we've got 2 more. Loving your reading today here, Taurus. High Priestess, wow, very spiritual as well. And it's connected to the Ace of Cups. Now, cups can be our intuition and our spirituality as well. So it can be a spiritual calling. You know, if you think about me, my 10 of Swords, okay, led to my Hermit era and going through Dark Night of the Soul, my spiritual awakening and finding tarot, right? And I became the High Priestess, reading tarot, really totally opening up to my spiritual gifts. This is this combination. Very intuitive here, Taurus. You're showing up as very psychic and intuitive. Trust any niggling feelings or intuitive nudges at the moment. That's all I'll say here, Taurus. One more. The Star. How glorious. Now, I need to cover this up. I do not want to get... In fact, I think I showed that Lovers card before. I might get a warning here. They're getting stricter on YouTube, Taurus. And it's funny, I just don't feel comfortable coloring in my cards. I'm a bit weird like that. So we've got the Star card. Oh, connected to 3 cups. Wow, hallelujah. You've got 2 indications for me as a reader. Oh my God, 3 of Cups is next to 10 of Pentacles and Empress. Are you kidding? Oh, look at the opulence and the beauty of these cards here, Taurus, and that combination. Definitely it's a time for celebration. It's a time for good times. It's looking really amazing in terms of friendships and relationships and a feeling of happiness and joy. You could be celebrated here, Taurus. You've got applause and you've got the Star card. Okay, so there could be the realization of a dream or an aspiration, hitting a goal, hitting a target, something you've put your heart and soul into. Some of you could be in positions where you're in the spotlight, because the star can mean you're a star, right? So obviously it's not going to be for everyone, but there could be people out there reaching the heights of something and being recognized for your talent and your achievement here. This is so glorious here, Taurus. Like, it feels like there's some deep healing that's gone through the collective with the Hermit energy and the Star. Like, this is about a feeling of recovery, a feeling of hope, faith, and optimism. And definitely for a lot of you, there's the manifestation of a major goal, dream, or ambition that could bring in a lot of money and wealth here, Taurus. 10 of Pentacles is long-term wealth. It's being in a position in life where, you know, you've built so much legacy in something. It doesn't have to be money. It can be leaving a legacy for your family here, being in a position where there's enough prosperity to support your children, your grandchildren, all of that kind of thing. Now, some of you, you know, 10 of Pentacles could be showing up as instant wealth. So there could be a sum of money coming your way here, Taurus, because the 3 of Cups could be connected to that, a celebration or connected to the win. Or the money coming through, Taurus, because you're definitely showing up as the Empress, because that's your card here, Taurus. So the only thing on this spread here today, which I feel is a little interesting, is 7 of Wands and the heart. It's probably you, but it could be a fire sign that you might be dealing with here. But this is about standing your ground here. So even if you feel challenged in any way, it's showing that you're standing by your convictions and you're strong, Taurus. That's what's really showing up. You might feel the need to block someone as well. Just saying, it's up to you here, Taurus, but I do feel like there could be, and maybe it's connected to the Judgment. There could be someone returning from the past here, Taurus, and you might not be open to it. But look at these last three cards. Hang on, I need to do it so I cover the star a little. I mean, how beautiful is that? With the Four of Wands. Oh, sorry, Taurus, I've got to be careful. Right, this is so good here. So two cards as a reader that indicate an achievement or a win or a celebration with the Four of Wands and the Star. And it's definitely luck is on your side here, Taurus. I'm excited for you. It's a beautiful spread. And it does feel like there's some sort of beautiful awakening, a new beginning here. Even though I'm not seeing the Ace here, Taurus, I just feel like something's shifting in the collective with these, with the 1111 number, the 111. Yeah, it's all over your reading today. So exciting times in the collective. Love and light. God bless you, Taurus. Bye.